Now we will begin with the next sum. In this video we will discuss the sums of clock. In the previous video I have already given you the explanation. So we will start with the sums of clock. Okay. So I'll write down the sum for you. A clock gains 5 seconds for every 3 minutes. Okay, this is the first line of the question. The question is, a clock gains 5 seconds for every 3 minutes. If the clock started working at 7 a.m. in the morning, if the clock started working at 7 a.m. in the morning, then what will be the time at the wrong clock what will be the time in the wrong clock, or the clock which we are not following, that is in the question. So what will be the time in the wrong clock at 4 p.m. on the same day? At 4 p.m. on the same day. Right? Now this is the question. Let me read it out to you once again. A clock gains 5 seconds for every 3 minutes. If the clock started working at 7 a.m. in the morning, then what will be the time at the wrong clock at 4 p.m. on the very same day? Now, in this kind of question, we have two clocks, the wrong clock and the right clock. I will give you the solution now. A clock gains 5 seconds for every 3 minutes. Okay. Now, if a clock gains 5 seconds for 3 minutes, then it will get 50 seconds in 30 minutes. So, if we go by this logic, then for 100 seconds, it will have 60 minutes, that is 1 hour. Right? So, it will acquire 100 seconds for 60 minutes. Okay. Now, we already know, if this is the logic, 5 seconds for 3 minutes, 50 seconds for 30 minutes, 100 seconds for 60 minutes. Basically, we are going by ratio and proportion concept. So, accordingly, 60 minutes, we know that 60 minutes is 1 hour. Right? So, it will actually gain 100 seconds in 1 hour. Since the clock was started at 7 a.m. in the morning, and right now the correct time is 4 p.m. The total time the clock has worked is 9 hours. Now we know that in 1 hour it gains 100 seconds. Then in 9 hours it is increased to 900 seconds. Simple multiplication. Okay. So for 9 hours it has gained, or it has acquired 900 seconds. Okay. Now if this much is clear, then I will proceed with the next part of the sum. Okay. Now we will do the conversion. The conversion of 900 seconds to minutes will be 15 minutes. Okay. Now I can write here 900 seconds is equals to 15 minutes. So 900 seconds is equals to 50 minutes. On 9 hours, it will take 50 minutes. Okay. Now, Proceeding to the next part, this increase indicates that a clock is faster by 15 minutes as the clock is gaining 15 minutes. Hence, the time in the watch would be 4:15 p.m. Okay, so the answer will be 4:15 p.m. or 15 minutes past 4. Okay. This will be your answer. Now, if you have understood this and taken a screenshot of it, then I will proceed with the next sum. I will move on to the next sum. I'll erase this. Coming to sum number 3. I will write this down for you all. The third sum is, what is the angle between the hands of the clock at 7:20? Right? What is the angle of the hands of the clock at 7:20? Now, coming to the answer, at 7 o'clock, the hour hand is at 210 degrees from the vertical. That is 6 degrees for every minute. Now, this was already taught in the previous video. 6 degree for 1 minute. Okay. Now, if you have understood the previous video, on the basis of that, I will proceed. So, in 20 minutes, the hour hand will be 210 plus 20 into 0.5. Right? So, that will give us 210 plus 10, which is 220. Our hand will show 210 plus 20 into 0.5. That comes to 210 plus 10, that is 220. So the hour hand moves at 0.5 BPM, right? We have already known this. Now coming to minutes hand. This will show 20 into 6, that is 120. Right? The minute hand will show 20 into 6, that is 120. The minute hand moves at 6 dpm. Now, the difference or angle between the hands will be 220 minus 120. That is 100 degrees. Right? Difference will be 220 minus 120 is equals to 100 degrees. Okay. So, if you have understood this calculation from where we have got 220, from where we have got 120 and the difference is 100. Then the sum is clear enough. So, the difference is 100 degree. What is the angle of the hands of the clock at 7:20? The answer will be 100 degrees. Okay. If you have understood this and taken a snap of it, I will proceed to the next sum. I'll erase this. Now, the next question is, at what time of the clock, at what time of the clock the hands meet between 7 and 8? At what time of the day does the hand meet between 7 and 8. Okay, this is my question. At what time of the day does the hand of the clock meet between 7 and 8? Okay, so the time is already given. Now we will proceed to the answer. At 7 o'clock, the hour hand is at 210 degrees from the vertical. Okay, now in t minutes, our hand will be 210 plus 0.5 t. This is for the hour hand. Right? This is well understood. Assuming for t. Okay. Now, if our hand shows this, then the minute hand will show 60. They should be meeting each other. So, 210 plus 0.5 t is equals to 60. Okay. Now, equating this, right? Now, the value of t comes to, if we calculate this, it will come 210 by 5.5. Right? Now, after calculating this, doing the division, we get 420 by 11. Right? Now, 420 by 11 is the calculation that we have got. Now, 38 minutes and 2/11 of the minute. Okay. Now, hands of the clock meet at 7 hours, 38 minutes and 2/11. Okay, this will be the answer. Why? Because we are adding 7 to this. In the concept, if you watch, then I have told that during such kind of sum, we will begin with the question, we will begin with actually the number that is preceding. So, 7. So, 7 plus 38 to 11th will give you 7 hours, 38 and 2/11 minute. This is your answer. Okay. Now proceeding to the next sum. If you have finished, I'll move on. The next sum that we are going to do is actually a different kind of sum. So we will begin with the sum actually. So in this kind of sum, we have to be very careful. Now, a watch gains 5 seconds in 3 minutes. Okay, and was set right at AM. Okay, a watch gains 5 seconds in 3 minutes and was set right at 8 AM. What time will it show at 10 PM on the same day? Okay, this is my question. Now starting with the answer. The watch gains 5 seconds in 3 minutes. That is known to us. So 100 seconds in 1 hour. From 8 AM to 10 PM on the same day, time passed is 14 hours. Right? The time passed will become 14 hours. Now the previous calculation is already shown before. If you have any problem, just refer to that. Now 14 hours. in 14 hours, the watch would have gained 1400 seconds. Okay. The watch will already gain 1400 seconds in 14 hours. Okay. Now, or 23 minutes 20 seconds, doing exact calculation. Okay. Now, after this much, if you have understood this much, then we will proceed on 14 hours, that is 1400 seconds, which is 23 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, converting that. Okay, I hope I will not have to explain the conversion. So, when the correct time is 10 p.m., the watch would show 10 hours, 23 minutes, 20 p.m. 10 hours, 23 minutes, 20 seconds, that is 10 p.m. Okay, this will be the answer. I hope the sums were clear in this video. I hope you did not find any doubt. So if this was clear, then I will proceed on to the next part of the video. I'll discuss a few more sums there. So I think this video is enough for today. So I hope you will like it and find value from it. Ending my video here. I hope you will like it and this will really be giving you some benefit. Ending here. Thank you.